What is going on, YouTube? I don't know what day it is. I don't. I thought I had the numbers right, but as I look at my calendar, the days aren't adding up. I started the vlog on the 9th of May. It is the 28th of May. So it should be the 19th day, I think. As I count it, though, and I've looked at this calendar several times, we're supposed to be on like day 20. I don't know how that makes sense. It's not adding up. Because if on the 9th day, you go 20 days forward, I don't know. I'm not going to do math on here. We're on some day, and I'm going to actually figure this out because I'm kind of mad. I'm really upset with that. Either way, it is a Tuesday. And today, Rachel and I have a small group that we're going to be going to tonight. I will not be filming that for a plethora of reasons. Reason number one, it's kind of intimate, and I really don't want to film that. I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable with it. That's really the only reason. I don't want to... It's only like our third meeting, and I don't want to be like shoving cameras in their face. I'm just not comfortable with it. So I won't be filming any of that today. And honestly, I don't know what this vlog is going to look like. Because other than that, we have nothing going on other than just preparing for camp. So this vlog may be really small. And I might spend a little bit of time talking about weight loss. I have mentioned that so many times. And in case nothing else happens, that's what I'm going to talk about right now. So I've been wanting to make a video on my weight loss journey, and it'll be a whole lot more robust in the next, maybe it'll come out this week, maybe it'll come out in a couple weeks after, I don't know. But I want to make a better video explaining it, but really all I want to do is just talk about, on the vlog specifically, just a check-in with my diet, what is my diet, what have I been doing, and then how I've been doing, because I have not been doing very well with it. But how would you know that if you didn't know what my diet consisted of? So I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. Hopefully, if you're more interested in my weight loss journey and, like my story, have I always been chubby? Did I gain a lot of weight? Stuff like that with pictures and progress. Hopefully there'll be a video up on YouTube for you to check out. If there is one by the time I'm posting this vlog, I'll link it in the description or have it pop up on the screen. So if that's what you're more interested in, go watch that video. However, I just wanted to talk about it on the vlog just a little bit because it is a big part of my daily life that I don't talk about. So I was gonna, talk about that. I have to pull up my app really quick because I do use an app. So just a little context. I started dieting or losing weight March of last year. The story behind that will be in the other video. Long story short, I looked in the mirror. I was disgusted. I was fed up with my body. I wasn't comfortable. I wasn't sleeping well. And I just had no self-esteem. I didn't feel good about myself whatsoever. And literally that day that I saw myself in the mirror and realized how far I had, lost myself, I just started. And I haven't done the best with it, but we'll talk about that. Yeah, I was so fed up. I remember I was in a gas station really quick. I'll just be really quick. I was in a gas station going to get some energy drinks for a college fair I was going to do for the job I worked at. And I go to the restroom, and as I'm walking past the mirrors in the restroom, I can see in the corner of my eye how far my stomach's protruding. And I think to myself, man, that guy's fat. I'm that guy. I was the dude. And I realized, wait, if I'm that big, oh my gosh, where have I lost myself? I I had seen signs, you know, there's other things that kind of led up to this. Like I had seen pictures of myself and I instantly cringed because I didn't want to see a picture of myself. I didn't want to see myself heavy because I knew in the back of my mind I was heavy. I just didn't want to accept how bad it was. Again, if you want pictures, if you want the whole revelation of how I got to where I need to lose weight and how I started doing it, please go watch that video. I will hopefully make it as one of the first videos I make for the channel, just so it's up and you can watch it. So yeah, I immediately go to the energy drink section and get a 0-calorie energy drink. And from that point forward, I started tracking my calories. It's kind of funny because if you look at my notes, oh wait, you can see my ring light. Ooh, I need better. Okay, don't judge me. So as you can see right there, you can see that on March 9th, it's probably not going to focus, and it's not mirrored, so you probably can't read it. I started, you know, tracking my calories. So funny enough, it took 2 days for me to discover this app that I've been using. Well, I started with an app called Yazio, and I paid for it, and my doctor laughed at me because he said there are free apps, and I figured, but whatever. Yazio is free. I just paid for the premium version so I could use other features. Now I use MyFitnessPal, which you can't see because my light. Whatever. How about this? No, just I'm not gonna add more editing on my part. MyFitnessPal, you basically track your calories and whatnot. Whatever. And I've been using that one this year. 23, I used Yazio the entire time. But now I've moved to MyFitnessPal to save money. All I really do is just track calories. So how I lost some weight, spoiler alert, I lost 40 pounds. I still have quite a bit to go. But the way I basically have dieted, early on I did some intermittent fasting. If you don't know what that is, you basically fast 16 hours, eat 8 hours. Your metabolism will help burn some of that fat in the 16-hour window. So I don't know how it works. It wasn't as sustainable for me as I thought it would be, mainly because I started getting really bad headaches and getting really dizzy. So yeah, all I really wanted to do is to get on here and say what I have been doing. I basically eat in a calorie deficit, so I eat 500 less than what my body needs. So I eat about 1,500 calories a day. And I track all of those calories on MyFitnessPal. And I just wanted to hop on here just to tell you I have not been doing so well. I have been eating like a hog. Even ever since the Albany trip, when I started the vlog, probably since then till now, I've been doing really poorly. So I'm hopping on here to tell you that, one, I am dieting and I am trying to get down to, how much do I weigh? I weigh 198. I'm trying to get down to 170, 150, 170. 170 I'll be happy with. 150 is like a miracle. I don't even know if I can get down to 150. But right now I'm at 198. I should weigh myself today. I was 198 yesterday, but I had eaten a whole lot yesterday. So all that food, and I was, fully dressed, whole 9 yards. I should weigh. You should always weigh yourself in the mornings after you use the restroom and you're not clothed. That'll give you a more accurate depiction of how much you weigh. So I need to do that today, but I basically wanted to just talk a little bit about that. I've not been doing well, and as of today, I'm starting again. I've only eaten 370 calories, and it is 3 o'clock, and I really am hungry. But yeah, my camera's giving me the notification that I'm running out of SD card space. So I don't know what else I would talk about other than just go watch that other video, because it's going to be a whole lot more detailed than what I can do on the vlog. And I will meet you guys for a check-in soon. So I have absolutely no idea how this footage is going to look, but I'm filming on a different camera right now because I'm currently doing a file transfer off of my vlog camera. And if you didn't know what my vlog camera looked like, it's probably not going to focus on it, but it's this little itty bitty DJI Pocket 2. It is my primary carry. Makes it sound like it's a gun. I carry that with me all day, every day. That's what I vlog with. It's just an easy action cam for vlogging. However, for the past several years, and I'm talking maybe 7 or 8 years by this point, I've had a Canon Rebel T6i. Not the best camera, but it was my first DSLR. And I have an amazing lens. It's a Sigma. Have absolutely no idea what it is at this moment, but it is a great lens, as you can see by the quality of the footage right now. And then, the mastery of lighting can get you the kind of exposure that you're seeing on me right now. But the whole reason I'm even using this camera is because I ran out of space on the SD card on this guy, and it takes absolutely forever to transfer footage from the little SD card on this guy to my hard drive. So it's getting late, and I thought, I'm going to use this old DSLR for, A-roll for any of my other projects that aren't vlog related. So why not go ahead and set it up and try to use it right now while I film out this vlog. So I guess in some weird, strange way, this is a trial run to see how this camera will do for, primary and principal shots for upcoming projects. I've mentioned in the past, actually in this video, I mentioned that I wanted to do a weight loss journey video, telling my story and everything. And this is the kind of style I would want. A basic, sitting down, talking to a camera, basically a talking head while I throw pictures and images up on the screen. However, this guy it doesn't do the best in this office. There's so much noise reduction I have to do with this guy. And I think it primarily comes from not being able to control the f-stop. I can control the shutter and I can control the ISO, camera, tech, nerd stuff. But I'm unable to, control my aperture. At least I haven't figured out how to do that yet. Because of that, it always, no matter how hard I try, it gives me a very noised out footage. Based off of what I'm seeing off of the preview, and that preview screen often lies to me. It gets me so hyped because I'm like, that is a perfectly exposed shot. There's no noise. Everything's wonderful. And then I plug it into my computer and I about cry myself to sleep because it never looks as good. And that's just coming from a very old camera model. Needless to say, this is basically just a trial run while I do, basic data transfer. What you can't see is right below you is my dual monitor setup. My computer is right here, and, lights all over the place. Got my storage bin full of books right behind me that need to go down to the basement. I haven't done that yet. But I just wanted to hop on here really, really quickly to do a check-in to close out the vlog. The main thing that I wanted to say that I'm thankful to God for today is community. As I mentioned, we were going over to a small group that we've been in for a couple of months, and we're really just growing to know these other couples, and they're really great friends, and we're just really glad to be a part of that small group as well as the church family that we're all in. Already making pretty sweet memories, and I'm just really thankful to God for that little community. With that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and close out the vlog. I'm extremely tired, and I'm ready to go to bed, and I'm sweating. It is so hot in my office right now. You could probably see the oiliness on my face. It's like really gross. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let's make more memories tomorrow. God bless.